Yo, what's good, man? So, the skill I'm about to talk about is a skill that I personally had to go through in life. I had to learn from it. Something that I wish, looking at it now, that I would have learned at a younger age and applied it. But I learned it when I learned it. I'm grateful that I did learn it. So now I'm going to tell it to you in hopes that you can take what I say and apply it to your life so that you can come out on top, right? So you don't have to go through some of the things I went through. Sometimes we allow people to overextend their welcome. We allow people to be around longer than the season that they're supposed to be around with us. Some people are meant to come into your life, better your life, teach you something, and then go about their business, right? And so one thing I had to realize, one thing I had to find is, how can I see if a person is meant to be around forever or they're meant to be here for a season? So what I did was I backtracked the relationship. I started thinking about, how did this person come into my life? What was my state of mind when this person came into my life? What was I physically going through? What was I mentally going through at the time? And then I applied how this person's personality, how this person's character traits would have affected me at the time. See, one thing you got to do, though, to really do this, to really truly do this, you have to self-develop. See, self-development, it allows you to take criticism. And look, if you didn't know, you are your biggest critic. So what self-development allows and what it breeds is humility. Your humility will allow you to look back at a situation and truly see what you did wrong and how you could have fixed it. And then it allows you, when the situation comes back up, to apply what you learned and fix it. That's how you become a better person. That's why you need to self-develop. Without self-development, what I'm saying is going to either fall upon deaf ears or you're not going to apply it. And because I've self-developed, I've grown into an honorable person. I believe what I'm saying to be true. I believe what I'm saying to be facts. What I'm saying is coming from the heart. I don't care about if it's good or if it's bad. I don't care about someone else's emotions or feelings. I care about what the truth is. So I ask you the question now. How does this person truly affect me? What have I learned from this person? Am I continuing to learn from this person? Do I feel uplifted when I'm around this person? Or do I feel, for lack of better terms, downlifted? Am my energy high or is my energy low? Does this person breed more positive feelings, more dopamine feelings? Or do they breed more content? More of a, for lack of better terms, disgust. Y'all don't resonate anymore. The things that y'all used to talk about, the things that y'all used to relate over, naturally, y'all don't relate over anymore. That person grows into liking things that you don't, bringing up things that you don't particularly care about, and vice versa. See, it's nothing wrong. Seasons come and go. I'm speaking more specifically about friends now, but I'll talk about relationships, after this. And they kind of go interchangeably, just depending on the type of relationship that y'all have. So I weighed out the pros, then I weighed out the cons. And now I'll make the logical decision. Next, relationships. Relationships are very, very similar because you start off as friends in a relationship. So you apply the same logic. You apply the same reasoning. Pros, cons, backtrack. Look at how the relationship has been going. If you tried to fix it, if you've done your fair share to fix it, it kind of goes hand in hand with friendships. But where these differ is that, and also similarly, but what a relationship does is it teaches you how you want to be loved. A failed friendship is going to teach you how to be a good friend. A failed relationship, a relationship that doesn't work with someone, letting someone go will teach you how you want to be loved, will give you a list of non-negotiables, things that a person might have done that you want the next person to continue to do, or things that the next person didn't do that you want the next person to do, and vice versa. See, that humility comes back into play. What were some things that you struggle with? How are you going to fix it? How are you going to apply it to the next relationship? You follow what I'm saying? What I've realized is that if you starting to have these feelings of angst, these feelings of doubt, most of the time, the person you're referring to is feeling the same way. They have some sort of a similar feeling. So do not be afraid to speak up about it. Do not be afraid to talk about it. Do not be afraid to initiate the separation. Because all you're going to do is delay the inevitable. You dig what I'm saying? Understand this, bro. It's okay to be alone. You know, you have to grow alone. You see, when you were learning to walk, your parents didn't hold you the whole time you took a step. In the beginning, of course, maybe. But when it was time for you to actually learn how to walk, where you actually learned the skill of walking, is when they let you go. And you took those few steps on your own. You were by yourself. You were in the dark. And then you fell. You eventually learned to get back up. Or then they were there supporting you to pick you back up, put you on your feet for you to fall again. That's where you really learned the skill of walking. See, you were by yourself. This is the same thing. In order to actually learn these skills and actually apply them and actually say, okay, cool. I know in this relationship, this person did this. I don't want the next person to do this. I know for a fact I should have been a better, but I wasn't. And I need to work on this. You go work on this in the dark. You can't work on the skills of being a better person, a better boyfriend, a better friend, a better girlfriend without actually being by yourself and go and work on these skills. Go and self-develop. Go and build up your confidence. Go and give yourself a reason to fight to become a better person. See, with these seasons, understand this, people come into your life, but that doesn't mean that they're going forever. A season comes back around. It might take a whole year for it to come back around, but it's going to come back around. And when it comes back around, it may be better or it may be worse. We've had good winters, we had bad winters. Sometimes it doesn't even feel like winter in Louisiana. You know, everybody don't have to come around the next season. They may not ever come back around, but it's a possibility, so you go work on yourself. You go work on yourself. Each season before allows you to have a different appreciation for the next season. You ever notice when it's hot outside, everybody say, man, I can't wait for it to cool down. When it's cold outside, I can't wait for the summer to come. And when it get hot outside again, people are like, man, I need to go in the house. I can't need this sun to go away. It is too hot outside. See, whatever season you in now is going to allow you to appreciate the one that's next to come. So don't think it's over for you because you in the hard season. It's hot right now. It's going to get cold later. And when it get cold, you're going to appreciate when it's hot. That's just how it is. That's how the universe works. So look forward to this. This shit make me so excited, bro, because it allows me to realize it's not over for me. It's not over for you. The best is yet to come. And in the spring in between, the flowers bloom. It's ugly when it rain in the summer. It's ugly when it rain in the winter. When the spring come around, it's calm. You see flowers. It's peaceful. It ain't scorching hot, but it ain't freezing either. And then you got some days where it go back cold in the spring. You got some days where it's warmer in the spring. Listen. Just because you let them go, that doesn't mean that you're letting yourself go. Just because you letting that piece of yourself go doesn't mean that it's going forever. To get stronger, you got to go work on it. We in the gym every day for a reason. We go and work out this muscle. Let me see if it's really true. Let me see if I can stand on my own, you know. So don't think when I say this that you Xing a person out forever. In some cases, it may have to be that. You, when you self-develop, going to realize what type of person it is. And if they come back, they come back. But this don't mean that it's forever. This means that for now, in order for both of us to become better, this is what it has to be. I still love you. When you come back, I'll kiss you on your forehead. But for right now, this is what it has to be. I'm gone.
Ain't nobody gon' give me nothing, I had to learn it. And everything I got came from nothing, I had to earn it. Try to check me out my spot, bitch, you get told tag. I got shooters and I send them where your door.